How to lace a corset. So the first thing you need to know is that lacing a corset may seem tedious and slightly annoying, but anyone can do it with a little patience. Also, this video took about 17 minutes to film, but a lot of it is slightly sped up because no one has time for that. However, regular speed is posted on my YouTube channel. You'll see I fumble the laces quite often. The laces are uneven during the process, but that's okay. We'll keep going until the end. Okay, so as you can see, I've found the tips of the laces and I'm guiding them through the grommets, aka those little silver holes, and pulling them all the way through until it looks something like this. Then you're going to take the tip of the lace, one of the laces, and you're going to pull it through the grommet, and you're going to be creating X's. So you'll see in a bit, once it's kind of sped up, that there's going to be a few X's that are created by doing this with the lace. Also, I want to make a note that I'm doing just regular bunny ears. There's another way of lacing your corset called inverted bunny ears, but that's something completely different and I don't want to confuse you, so let's just keep going, but just so you know in case anyone asks. So I'm going to create the second X with my laces, and I've already used 4 of the grommets. As you can see, I'm counting, so I'm going to be using the 5th and 6th grommet to create my bunny ears. So you're not going to go the way you've been going, which is on top. You're going to go underneath with the first part of the bunny ear, pull it all the way through, and then you're going to do it regularly and create your bunny ear. And then of course we gotta do it to the other side. And I mentioned this in the beginning, but I need to emphasize it once again. The bunny ears are not going to be even at this point. It's just like a rough draft kind of. We will eventually get there, but just don't take a lot of time trying to make them super symmetrical. Again, we'll do that at the end. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to create my X's again, going in a crisscross motion with my laces. And I'm going to continue that all the way down. You'll notice here that I got it a little tangled. It's just super easy. Just untangle it. It's not a big deal. Just make sure that you're putting one lace to a side when you are lacing the other lace so they don't get tangled. And then I did it again. Okay, so I think I learned this time, and I'm going to go under this lace and pull it through the grommet so it didn't get tangled that time. Cool. So we've just laced our corset. Now we're going to tie a little knot with those, I always forget what they're called, the little plastic part at the end of the laces. Make sure you give it a good pull because we don't want it coming untangled. I usually do a double knot. Okay. So now we're going to start pulling our laces through so that that knot is going to be in the center on the bottom, like so. Okay, so we're just going to hold down the knot and the corset so it doesn't slide all over the place and just pull through. And you can see here it is getting a little tangled, but it's an easy fix. Just pull it through so that the lace that has the knot on it is at the bottom. And as you can see, like the way I'm holding it, it is kind of awkward, but it's important to hold the entire corset still and the knot so that the knot doesn't move around and it stays centered. And then the laces get super long, as you can see, and oh my god, I was having a panic attack. Everything got so crazy and kerfuffled. I was ready to burn my corset. But I finally got it after some time, so mistakes are okay. Okay, now as you'll see here, I start pulling the bunny ear through, and then I'm like, oh, I should pull the other bunny ear so it's even. But that didn't work out, so I just ended up pulling the same bunny ear all the way through, and as you'll see, the left bunny ear is completely way longer than the right bunny ear, but that's okay. We will fix it. Not a big deal. How to even out corset laces, aka bunny ears. Okay, so we're going to start with a bunny ear that has a lot more lace to it, and I'm just pulling it through. I think I didn't pull enough because you'll see at the end they're still not even. So I think I'm gonna have to do this again, which is fine. How to even out? Take two. Okay, so I'm gonna pull just a little bit at this time. I just need a little bit more to make them super even. And then you're just kind of like pulling it through. Okay, and this is super even. Love it. Okay, now let's loosen our corset while keeping the bunny ears even. Sometimes this is really hard for me, but this is a trick I've learned. Pull the laces together while holding down the rest of the corset so not everything is going all over the place. I learned this the hard way, so learn from my mistakes. We're going to do the same thing to the bottom, but as you can see, the bunny ears are still even. And you're pulling both, and then there you go. Super easy. Now it is. Before I was like always having panic attacks because the bunny ears would never stay the same. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.